Okay, so I did this with offensive linemen and with quarterbacks. Now it's time to do it with the DBs. Can I win a Super Bowl without any defensive backs? So obviously I spun this wheel. It's spinning. I hope it's still spinning. Well, the team we landed on was the Bengals, and that's kind of ironic because their defense is really bad. But as you can see, 63 overall, 81 offense, 42 defense. And you want to know why that defense is a 42? Because if we look at the team, obviously the hold on. I misclicked. The offense looks like this. Obviously I turned off injuries so we can have Joe Burrow, because if we didn't, this challenge would be even more impossible. But if we go to the defense, the entire secondary is gone. Obviously 12 overall is the lowest you can go with. There's 0 overall defenders everywhere for our corners and our safeties. So the goal is to try to win the Super Bowl with this team. It's gonna be the hardest one I've done so far. I just uploaded the quarterback when the day I'm recording this. So yeah, that video, if you guys don't watch it, it's gonna get spoiled in 3, 2, 1. And yeah, we only won 1 game. The offensive line one, I think we won like 6 games or something. But either way, the main goal is to try to win the Super Bowl. So I think planning this out, at least in my head, which I don't know why I clicked out of the roster, I want to try to probably just make a godly front 7. I mean, we basically only have a front 7 with this team, but we gotta upgrade the defense a lot, okay? And since I only do these for 1 season, because if I try to do multiple seasons, it would be all confusing, and I ain't got the time to do that. So we're gonna just try to do something here. But you know, we're just sign Christian Wilkins, because why not? We need to upgrade D tackle. You know, might as well sign Calais Campbell, which yeah. But is he cheaper than Puna Ford? No, they're the same. Okay, so we just signed 2 D tackles, which instantly helps us immediately, because as you guys know, the Bengals defense is terrible. I mean, if Justin Fields can throw 200 plus yards on you, you're a terrible defensive unit. So now I feel like we gotta trade for another edge rusher, because as much as I like Shamar Stewart, we don't have time to wait. As for offense, I don't know. Offense might be good already. Maybe we just trade for like a. We're upgrade the O-line. That's what we have to do. I didn't realize how bad the fucking Bengals are. How much cap space do we have to work with? We have only 19 mil. I mean, we did just spend like 16 mil on 2 players, but if there's, okay, let me see, because I might as well just, if there's any corners that like have a lot, we might as well just trade them. Like Geno Stone, we'll just send him away, because I mean, he's 6 mil, and yeah, that 6 mil for 0. Whatever, 0 overall. Let's just trade. Can we even get a 7th for him? Okay, yeah, we literally can't do anything with them, so I guess we're kind of just stuck with the 0 overalls. But we have a first rounder. Obviously, we have all our picks except, oh no, we have another, except for our 5th, but we have a 6th. So I want to try to get another edge rusher, because our defense is really just gonna, the whole key is just to get to the quarterback. But who's worth a first rounder? Gregory Rousseau. We try to build a package around him. I don't want to give up my first for him, but let's just see. A 3rd? Are we even close? No. What about a 2nd? Do you guys want a 2nd rounder? No. So I assume a first rounder would not work either. No, it's decently close. Okay, he's 87, so maybe we can go for like an 86. Nah, Von Miller's old, but he's an 82 overall though, so we low-key might have to. Nolan Smith. We gotta go for someone who has an expiring deal that is high overall. Is there any that fit that? I mean, Will Anderson, nah, that's gonna be a lot. Yeah, we're not even close. We also have next year's first rounder, but I don't want to spend 2 first rounders on 1 player. Jonathan Grenard, can we do something with this one? Oh yeah, we can get Jonathan Grenard. Okay, good. But I need more picks back though. I need a 3rd and a 4th, and we'll give you Grenard and a 6th and a 7th. Is this even close? No. If we remove the 3rd and just give us your 7th, will this be close? Oh, it is close. 2 7ths and your next year 6th. Can we do this? Okay, if we remove the 6th, I think it will. Bro, are you serious? Okay, give us your next year 6th. We'll give you our next year's 7th. What about that? Give us Jonathan. Oh, okay. You know, no, it's just this 2 7th. Oh, okay. If we give you a 7th, I don't want to give him both my 7ths this year, but I give him next year 7th. Will this work? Bro, that. Okay, we finally did it. We got Jonathan Grenard. We sent only 1 first rounder. I'm fine with sending 1. We still have next year's, and we got some picks back, so I'm chilling with that deal. We got to get an O-line though. That's the main goal, and we actually freed up cap space. I don't know how we freed up cap space, but we did. So our 2nd rounder, we need, because we have a 2 edge rushers. We have 2 edge rushers, and we just need to honestly upgrade the linebacking core. So who are we gonna try to get? You know, let's try to get Ernest Jones. Might as well. How does our linebacking core look normally though? We don't have a Sam. Jawan Bentley solid, and then okay, look, we need a weak outside linebacker or a weak inside linebacker. My fault. Shaq Thompson. No, what? Tremaine Edmonds for a second. We can do this. Okay, we can get Edmonds. Also, if you guys know any players for me to trade for to obviously improve, let me know if there's any like secret players that I can get for cheap. Because obviously, if you guys are watching these videos, I struggle with rebuilds, but you know, one day I will do it. Okay, one day I will rebuild properly, and yeah. But we got, you know, let's just give us another 7th. Let's just get a bunch of 7th rounders. We did that. We got Edmonds. We have to cut 4 players. So I mean, that's just cutting 4 players. Okay, we don't need Sean Clifford. We don't need this dude. We don't need this dude. And BJ Hill, I'm sorry. Okay, so now I want to actually upgrade the offense because our O-line is honestly pretty bad in my opinion. Yeah, because if you look at especially that left side, Marius Mims, he can develop, I guess, but we need a right tackle. Okay, a right guard, I mean. You know, Jonah Jackson, can we just get you for cheap? Nah, he's hella expensive. Nope, not even thinking about that. Cody Mock, you know what? We'll get Cody Mock for... How cheap can we get him? Because we have our first next year. What about our second next year? That might be a lot, honestly, still. A third next year. Not even close. A second next year. Okay, we can do a second, a 6th, and a 7th. Okay, no, they don't want to do it. I don't know what to do. We have our first and our second, so maybe we just get one really good offensive lineman and call it a O-line. No, let's just get a good center. Let's go for this dude. I traded for him last time. It did pretty good, honestly. A first is a lot though. I need to get like a second. Nah, don't give me a fucking second. What about a 3rd and a 4th this year? Okay, we did it. We got a 3rd and a 4th and a new O-lineman for a 1st and a 2nd. That might have not been the best strategy to do, but you know what? We're just gonna wing it at this point because I really don't know what. Also, cap space is a big problem. That's the only thing about the Bengals is like their cap space is terrible. Okay, we do need to upgrade that side of the O-line, but we have a bunch of other little shitty draft picks. So who wants a bunch of late day 2, early day 3 picks for Wyatt Teller? There should be enough for Wyatt Teller, and it is. Okay, so we have upgraded the team a lot, I feel like. And yeah, let's just go see what the team I have made, if this is a monstrosity or if this is you never know. Okay, so this is the team we have assembled. Offense, we really didn't do much, to be honest. We just got a new O-lineman and a new center. So O-lineman, a new center, a new right guard, and new center. For weapons, I feel pretty confident with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I feel pretty comfortable with that. Okay, I gotta upgrade him so he goes up to 98 overall. So the offense part isn't bad. It's just, let me just show you the defense right now. So defensively, we have made these upgrades. So we've just brought in Jonathan Grenard, Calais Campbell, and Christian Wilkins, and we got Trey Edmonds. So we're gonna have to basically bank on Knight to be pretty good. Our front seven's gonna have to do a lot of carrying because yeah, obviously our corners are all terrible. So I'm just limit to halfway through the season to see where we are at, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. Also, if you guys do like these videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're closing in on 2,000 subs. And yeah, comment down below what other videos I should do. And yeah, let's go. So currently, halfway through the season, we were 3-4, which is, I don't know how we were 3-4 with no corners, but let's just see how we're doing. Okay, so Joe Burrow actually leads the league in passing with 2,422 yards, 18 touchdowns to 2 picks. So he's doing pretty good, honestly. Chase Brown, he's having an okay season with 276 yards. Jamar Chase is at 812 yards and 5 touchdowns. So is Andy Asavage. And hey, honestly, all 3 of these receivers are doing pretty good. I want to see the defense though. How bad is our defense? So our front 7 has honestly been doing pretty good. Yeah, our front 7 has been doing pretty good. Interceptions, we have 2 picks somehow with our linebackers. But I can tell already we probably allowed a bunch of points. Let me just look at our team stats. We have the most yards of offense, but we definitely have the most allowed on defense. Not by a lot though. The Saints have allowed I mean, it's like a game difference, but hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I thought the passing yards would be a lot more. We're only ahead of the Eagles by like 163 yards. That's not a lot. But points allowed, we have obviously allowed a lot. I can't even talk. We've allowed the most points with 236, which is not good by any means. But let's just see how we've done so far. So week 1, we actually beat the Browns. I assume in overtime. We actually beat them in overtime. Then we lost back-to-back. Then we actually shut out the Broncos. What? The Broncos could not get anything going on us. Is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But besides that, the lowest we've only allowed under 20 points or under 30 points twice, and one of them was a shutout. So hey, they could actually make the playoffs. But yeah, currently we are the 9th seed in the playoffs. We're actually like a game away though, potentially. So who knows what it could be at when the season ends. Let's hope we can make the playoffs. The Browns don't have a win. The Chiefs are 1-6. Okay, I don't even know what the hell's happening in this league, but let's see. Can we make the playoffs with no cornerbacks? Okay, so at the end of the season, we will finish 6-11, unfortunately missing the playoffs. So essentially, we finished the year 3-7, which is obviously not good. We were the number 11 seed. We missed it by a big margin. Let's just see how the team did. Okay, so Joe Burrow would actually keep up his pretty good performance. He led the league in passing with 5,640 yards, 40 touchdowns, and 80 interceptions. Chase Brown, he sucked. I'm just gonna be honest, he sucked. Our receivers, Jamar Chase has 1,800 yards, and we have 3 receivers over 1,300 yards, which is honestly kind of insane to think about. But as for our defense, our front 7 honestly was pretty good. Grenard 8 sacks, Calais Campbell 8 sacks, Trey Hendrickson only had 5.5, Christian Wilkins 4.5, Jawan Bentley, and as our 0 overall safeties. 2 of them had sacks. 2 of them had the same amount of sacks as Shamar Stewart. But hey, these 2, I don't know how they got a sack, but they did. Did they get any picks? No, they didn't. And that's probably honestly where this entire team did ass, is after a while, if you don't turn over the ball, if you don't get turnovers or cause turnovers, you're gonna not win, obviously. But obviously we were at the Jets game, so we actually won back-to-back games, and we were 5-4 heading into the bye. But then we end up losing 6 games in a row, and barely beating the Cardinals, then losing on the final week of the year. So damn, at the bye, bro, we were 5-4. I can't even talk. We were above 500. That's all that matters. But damn, that I don't know. That's like, maybe I could have done more stuff. Obviously I probably could have, but after a while our offense couldn't keep up with how bad our defense was. But either way, that answers the question, can we make the playoffs with no secondary? And the answer is no. But this has actually been the closest we've been, I'm pretty sure, because the no O-line, we're like at like 5 wins, and the quarterback, we only won 1. So either way, I'm going to test this out with the receivers next. I'm probably literally going to record that right now. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe. We're almost at 2,000 subs. Might as well help me get there. And yeah, I don't know how to end these things, but